Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to this cozy little corner where stories come alive and where every life, no matter the age, carries wisdom worth sharing. Today, I want to share something truly valuable. John Mitchell's 16 Money Traps to Avoid, a thoughtful guide from a seasoned American. After decades of observing financial habits, both wise and wasteful, John Mitchell distills his life experience into a candid, heartfelt guide. These are not just money tips, they're hard-earned insights meant to help you steer clear of the silent traps that quietly erode wealth over time. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or reassessing your habits later in life, his advice serves as both a wake-up call and a source of inspiration to spend with intention, save with purpose, and live with peace of mind. And if his story touches your heart, leave a number 1 in the comments below as a sign of shared feeling. And don't forget to share this story with the people you love, because maybe, just maybe, it's exactly what they need to hear right now. At 68, John Mitchell, a retired school teacher from Omaha, Nebraska, has seen it all: booms, busts, and the slow, silent erosion of hard-earned savings. Sitting in his cozy living room, surrounded by family photos and a well-worn copy of Warren Buffett's biography, John reflects on a lifetime of financial lessons. His voice carries the weight of experience, tinged with urgency, as he shares a truth that changed his life. Most Americans aren't broke because they earn too little, but because they let money slip through their fingers on things that don't matter. Inspired by Buffett's no-nonsense wisdom, John has compiled a list of 16 money-wasting traps that drain wallets across the country. His mission: to help his fellow Americans, young and old, break free from these habits and build a future of financial freedom. With a fire in his heart, he dives into the list, hoping to spark a revolution in how people think about their money. Number 1. Bulk purchases that expire, the false promise of savings. John shakes his head, recalling the giant bags of almonds he once bought at Costco, thinking he'd save a fortune. Half went stale before he could eat them. A $30 lesson in waste. Bulk buying feels like a win, he says, but it's a trap if you don't plan. In America, 30 to 40% of food is tossed out yearly. $400 billion down the drain. Families throw away perishables like milk, bread, and produce, turning savings into garbage. John's advice is simple but firm. Know your household's needs. If you're a small family or live in a cramped apartment, skip the jumbo packs. Check expiration dates and storage space before loading your cart. Every dollar you don't waste, he says, is a dollar working for your future. Number 2. Impulsive shopping, the store's seductive trap. John chuckles, remembering his younger self wandering Target's aisles, snagging a bargain blender he never used. Stores like Walmart and Target are psychological mazes with bright displays, upbeat music, and oversized carts designed to make you spend. You go for milk, he says, and leave with $100 of stuff you didn't need. Those $5 candles or $10 shirts add up, chipping away at your budget. John's antidote? A shopping list written in advance and a vow to stick to it. When I'm hungry or tired, he admits, I'm weak, so I eat a snack, rest, and bring that list like it's my shield. He urges Americans to set a budget before stepping into a store and resist the siren call of impulse buys. Your wallet deserves that discipline, he says. Number 3. Branded glasses, paying for a name, not quality. John adjusts his $50 generic glasses, grinning. "I used to think Ray-Bans were the gold standard," he says, "but I was just paying for a logo. Most eyewear brands," he learned, come from the same factories. A $300 pair often costs the same to make as a $50 one from Zenni or Warby Parker. "It's a racket," he says, his voice rising. "You're not getting better lenses, just a fancier box." John saved hundreds by researching online retailers and local opticians, finding high-quality frames at a fraction of the cost. He challenges Americans to compare prices and ditch the brand obsession. "See clearly," he says, "in life and in budgeting." Number 4. Lottery tickets, chasing a pipe dream. John's eyes darken as he recalls neighbors spending $20 a week on Powerball tickets, hoping for a miracle. "The odds are 1 in 292 million, he says, his voice heavy. "You're more likely to get hit by lightning." Over a decade, those $20 weekly tickets cost $10,400, enough for a car or a retirement fund boost. John sees the lottery as a cruel tax on hope, preying on hard-working folks dreaming of escape. "Put that money in a high-yield savings account or an index fund," he pleads. "Let it grow, not vanish." He urges Americans to invest in their future, not a fantasy. "You don't need luck," he says. "You need a plan." Number 5. Bank fees and credit card charges, the silent thief. John's voice cracks as he recounts a $35 overdraft fee from his 30s, a gut punch when he was scraping by. "Banks and credit card companies bleed you dry," he says. In 2019, Americans paid $4 billion in credit card late fees, plus billions more in interest and ATM charges. "It's death by 1,000 cuts," he warns. John switched to a fee-free online bank and pays his credit card balance in full each month. "Check your statements," he insists. "Find a no-fee account. Don't let them nickel and dime you." His passion is palpable. Every dollar saved from fees is a step toward freedom. Number 6. Branded medications, a costly illusion. John holds up a bottle of generic ibuprofen, his eyes gleaming. "Same stuff as Advil, half the price," he says. "Branded drugs can cost triple what generics do, despite identical active ingredients. You're paying for commercials, not medicine," he scoffs. A $30 branded prescription might have a $10 generic twin, saving families hundreds yearly. John always asks his pharmacist for generics, a habit that's kept his healthcare costs down. "Don't fall for the marketing," he urges. "Your health doesn't need a famous name, just the right formula." Number 7. Restaurant beverages, a sip that sinks your budget. John laughs, recalling a $7 soda at a steakhouse. $7 for a Coke I could buy for 50 cents, he exclaims. Restaurants mark up drinks, sodas, wines, cocktails, with margins often exceeding 1,000%. A $15 glass of wine might cost the restaurant $2. "It's highway robbery," John says, shaking his head. He sticks to water when dining out, saving $10 to $20 per meal. "Water's free, and it's better for you," he says. For special occasions, he enjoys a drink at home, where a bottle of wine costs less than one glass out. "Small choices," he says, "make big differences." Number 8. Clothes and accessories you don't love, a closet full of regret. John opens his closet, revealing a tidy row of shirts he wears weekly. "I used to buy sale stuff I didn't love," he admits. Now it's quality over quantity. A $20 sweater that sits unworn is a waste, while a $50 one you wear for years is a steal. His love it or leave it rule, only buying what sparks joy, has saved him thousands. Ask yourself, do I love this? He says. If not, walk away. John's wardrobe is smaller now, but every piece fits his life. He urges Americans to shop mindfully, avoiding the clutter of unloved purchases. Number 9. Unused subscriptions. The monthly money leak. John groans, recalling a $15 streaming service he paid for but never watched. It's so easy to forget, he says. Studies show Americans waste $240 yearly on unused subscriptions, streaming, gyms, magazines. That's a plane ticket, John exclaims. He audits his bank statements quarterly, canceling anything he hasn't used in 2 months. Take 10 minutes, he says. Check your charges and cut the dead weight. The savings, he insists, can fund dreams, a vacation, a college fund, or a rainy day buffer. Don't let Netflix steal your future, he warns. Number 10. Paid Wi-Fi in hotels, an outdated ripoff. John's frustration peaks as he describes a $15 daily Wi-Fi fee at a fancy Chicago hotel. In 2025, Wi-Fi should be free, he declares. Many hotels still charge $10 to $20 daily, a $100 hit on a week-long stay. John discovered that loyalty programs like Marriott Bonvoy offer free Wi-Fi for signing up. No points needed. It's a 5-minute fix, he says. He encourages travelers to join these programs or seek hotels with free Wi-Fi. Don't pay for something that's basically air, he says, his voice firm. Number 11. Peak season travel. A budget-busting mistake. John's eyes light up, recalling a quiet October trip to Florida. Half the cost of a Christmas getaway. Peak season is a scam, he says. Flights and hotels during holidays or summer breaks can cost double. $300 hotel rooms drop to $150 off-season. Plan ahead or travel when others don't, he advises. Flexibility saved him thousands. Plus, he enjoyed uncrowded beaches. Your dream trip doesn't have to bankrupt you, he says. He urges Americans to book early or choose shoulder seasons for affordable, peaceful vacations. Number 12. International roaming, a phone bill. Nightmare. John winces, remembering a $200 phone bill after a Paris trip. I just used Google Maps, he says. Roaming charges can hit $10 per day or more. Now John uses eSIMs or local SIM cards, costing $10 to $20 for a trip's worth of data. It's so easy, he says. Before traveling, he researches plans or buys an eSIM online. Don't let your phone rob you, he warns. His advice saves travelers hundreds, keeping vacations joyful, not stressful. Number 13. Oversized cars, a gas-guzzling burden. John sold his SUV a decade ago, opting for a compact hybrid. I didn't need a tank, he says. Large cars burn more fuel, $1,000 extra yearly, and cost more to insure and maintain. In cities, they're a parking nightmare. Think about your life, he says. Do you need all that space? His hybrid saves him $500 annually on gas alone. He urges Americans to choose efficient cars that fit their daily needs, not their egos. Drive smart, he says, and keep your money. Number 14. High-fee investment funds, a wealth-eating trap. John's voice softens as he talks investments. I lost thousands to high-fee funds, he says. Actively managed funds charge 1% to 2%. eroding returns. A 1% fee difference can cost $100,000 over 30 years. John switched to low-cost S&P 500 index funds, keeping more of his gains. Your money should work for you, not some fund manager, he says. He advises reviewing fees and choosing passive funds. It's your retirement, he says. Protect it. Number 15. Expensive souvenirs. Dust collecting regrets. John points to a $5 Grand Canyon magnet on his fridge, a cherished memento. I used to buy $50 statues, he says, but they're in a box now. Pricey souvenirs often lose their charm, cluttering homes. He prefers small, useful items, keychains, postcards that evoke memories without breaking the bank. Spend on experiences, not stuff, he says. His tip saves travelers money and space, keeping trips meaningful. Number 16. Gifts for ungrateful recipients. A heartbreaking waste. John's voice trembles as he recalls a $100 gift ignored by a distant relative. It hurt, he says. Spending on unappreciative people wastes money and energy. Now he gives thoughtful gestures, homemade dinners, heartfelt letters that cost little but mean more. Know their love language, he says. Time often trumps stuff. He urges Americans to give with intention, saving money and building stronger bonds. John leans forward, his eyes blazing with conviction. This isn't just about saving a few bucks, he says. It's about reclaiming your life. Every dollar you stop wasting is a brick in the foundation of your dreams. A secure retirement, a family vacation, a debt-free life. You don't need to be Warren Buffett, he says, but you can think like him. Start today. Audit your spending. Cancel a subscription. Make a shopping list. Set a goal, big or small, and let it guide you. You're not just saving money, John says, his voice rising. You're building freedom. Your financial future starts now, and I'm rooting for you every step of the way. Thank you for taking the time to listen and walk alongside us. We hope today's story touched a quiet corner of your heart. Hold on to that feeling. And if you found even a spark of inspiration, we invite you to stay with us for the next stories to come. Each journey we share carries a message, a ray of hope, and perhaps it's exactly what you or someone you love needs right now. We'll see you again in the next story, where together we continue to share, to heal, and to move forward with hearts full of courage and hope.